again. Another attempt. So we tried playing on Livonia earlier, but the server basically just kept crashing. So I eventually gave up, and at the minute we are on early vintage Arnaris. This server does get pretty extreme, especially with zombies and stuff. Zombies can break the doors, and yeah, in general we are a lot stronger. We can hear you from further away. Right, Pusta, Electro's that way, Pusta is that way. What does that say? Chernogorsk. Right. So on this particular server you basically spawn down south, and as you head up north the loot just gets better and better. So instead of just being northwest kind of thing, it gets better everywhere, if that makes sense. That's purely done so basically there is a lot more playable area, if that makes sense. Instead of just sticking to like northwest, you can just actually use the entire map. Right, let's see how we get on. I did try the server before, and as I said, it's pretty intense, especially with zombies being able to break the doors and everything. It's pretty much vanilla. Enhanced vanilla, basically. It has got some cooler building capabilities. You can build compounds and stuff, which is pretty cool. Can we actually see anything else other than... oh yeah. Yeah, so you can see the map has got like custom places and whatnot. You do have key cards. What else? I think that's pretty much it. Right. We should probably have some of our dog food and make our way. Yeah, also you can modify the cars, so you can basically put upgrades on your cars, like armor and stuff, which is again pretty cool in my opinion. Right, let's make our way. I would quite like to build a base here and stuff. So yeah, it's nice to have an early winter map or late autumn. I've played a lot of them last year, but mainly on Aftermath, which is quite heavily modded, I would say. It's modded, but like not too extreme. You still feel like you're playing DayZ kind of thing, if that makes sense. Welcome to the stream. I hope you are doing well. We started streaming on Livonia earlier on, HeyBarmby's Livonia, but basically that server just kept crashing and lagging, so I basically just gave up and decided to play a bit on early vintage Arnaris. We'll see how we get on. So as I was saying, this server is pretty much vanilla, but it does have some cool building features, and like you can build compounds, you can modify the cars, like put armor on it. The entirety of the map increases in loot tiers as you go up, so instead of just going northwest, like the entire north will be tier 4 and stuff. So that way you can kinda, there's a lot more usable land, if that makes sense. Instead of everyone like aiming for the very northwest, people can actually spread across the north, and you always spawn down south as far as I'm aware. So aye, we'll see how we get on. Don't really need a second gun, but you know, we've got it, I'm not gonna bin it just now anyway. Yeah, so zombies are pretty intense here. Toilet paper. What are you gonna do with that? I was kind of considering going on Aftermath again. I used to play on Aftermath a lot because the servers got wiped today. But at the same time, I'm quite enjoying like more vanilla experience. I used to play on Aftermath quite a lot. Like most of the time, I just played on Aftermath, and then yeah, tried playing a bit of official Vanilla Plus and stuff, and I pretty much just fell in love with Vanilla Plus type of gameplay. It's a lot more difficult, well, as it's intended to be, but yeah, it's just, I feel like it's a lot more fun because you struggle to survive and whatnot, where on the other servers, you know, there's a shop, there's plenty of food, there's basically all kill on sight as well. Which is usually the case with more modded servers. Right, hopefully we'll get some base building supplies. I do really like this server, but what does kind of frustrate me is the bloody zombies. Like, they're just way too intense. And I think they can hear you from like quite far away. And then the fact that we can break the doors and everything is, it just makes it pretty difficult, especially when you run out of stamina. Right, that's us done here. How's everyone doing? Up to anything interesting? Elektrozavodsk. I can read Cyrillic, by the way. I can read it, but I can't understand it. I mean, I can understand the Russian language, but I can read, funnily enough. I'm not sure what to do. I do want that because we're obviously gonna need it for our base. At the same time, I feel like we should probably prioritize things like nails and whatnot rather than a bloody sledgehammer. We'll have to start thinking about a wee fire to get ourselves a heat buff. What do you guys think? Should we just run up north or should we just loot around here? It doesn't look like we've got many players yet, so it might be worth like getting some basics. It's got a lot of like custom sound effects as well, this server, which I do like but I don't at the same time. Kinda scares you quite often. and also like not being used to it is, yeah, I don't know, it's quite weird to say the least. Once you do get used to it, maybe it's alright, but yeah, at the start it's like, it's just, as I say, it's quite weird. Like even opening the inventory, it makes weird noise, which I really don't think is necessary. For that's the door. Should probably grab this. Right, where did we put you? Yeah. At least I'm warm my clothes now, so I should like freeze to death. Does look like it's got a lot of like custom clothing as well. Like bags and whatnot. Nice one. Not got much luck, do I? Right. Let's patch ourselves up real quick. Probably just jump in one of the wagons and start out there. Right. No idea what the ammo is, 919. I'll take that because it's pristine, so we won't have to repair at least. Right. What do you guys think we should do? Stick around here or head up north? These bloody light bulbs, like, every time I see one from a distance I'm like, oh yeah, nails. And then you come up there and you're like, shit, you get so disappointed, don't you? Oh, fuck. Are you serious? Like, how am I missing them? Run, I'm stuck. That was intense, honestly. Where's the other one? Could have at least given me some food, eh? I'll probably open up a map real quick as well, because I can't really remember much in Electro. Does that actually warm us up or not really? Ready to go. Medium insulation. Might as well. No idea if it does actually do any good for us. Probably take that. Take that. Nice. That's decent like NBC gear. Got NBC gear, I mean NBC pants, and we've got the mask as well, which is not too shabby. Shouldn't have really gone up this way, but don't think I ever found anything up here. Nah. Come on lads, give us some advice. What do we do? Do we stay here or do we shoot up north? Sometimes you get people putting stash in there, so I always have a view look. Bastard. I just hate when you do that, like, the minute you swing at him, it's just like somehow managed to go right past you. This train on the left is dynamic event. Does it always sit here? Probably one of those that always sits here, eh? Got a decent backpack, the one up there. Probably go grab it. Ah, you bastard, that's damaged it, didn't I? I'll take it anyway. Hopefully I'll get some liver repair kit. Right, probably head to a police station as well. See what's good in there. Should probably look it up to see where it is in the first place. Never mind. I think tarp's quite handy as well, cause what's it called? You can have sleeping bags on the server. Guess that's a sorted of food for a wee minute. Nice revolver as well. Right, I'm gonna bin that because I've not even got a clue what it's for, but no ammo. Nice. Not looking too bad. Right, what do we do now? Hello, welcome to the stream. We are currently in Electro on an early winter Chernarus. Grab a bit more water and then we'll go to the police station. Oh, bloody zombies, man. They're literally everywhere. server's fairly quiet, which is quite surprising. It's usually busy. Come on then. Sure, that's not good, is it? Can I get my weapon in my hands? Let's eat some food to make some space in our inventory, and then gonna go loot the police station. Right, this way we can actually fit in. Cool. Just gonna go through these wee garages real quick and then police station. Let's see if anyone's camping. Pretty much all the time I expect to open the door and just have someone there. Why do I keep doing that? Nice. We've got enough ammo for that SMG that we've got. Well, when I say enough, we've got some. Not much happening here. We're here for... yeah, no loot whatsoever. Well, here's what it is. Aye, I think I'm gonna go for a quick smoke. That's okay, and then after that we can head up north. Just gonna log off in here. Be right back, ladies and gents. around, and yeah, just gonna see if there's anyone in the police station. And other than that, we're just gonna head up north. Let me quickly open the map as well, just so I know what I'm doing, kind of thing. We are currently in Electra's police station. Just wondering what's the best way. Should we go to Pusta? And then Mogilevka potentially. What does everyone think? Let's see if we've got anything else in here. Doesn't look like Right, let's make our way out of here. Someone's definitely been here. Could really do with that, but no space for it, I guess. Unless we get rid of that. But again, I don't want to get rid of a shotgun, because at least we've got a couple of bullets for it. I hate triple carrying, but let's try it for now. I'll be until the first zombie basically, because when zombies attack, I'll be like swearing, trying to drop one of our guns on the floor. Rubber slugs, we don't really need them, do we? Yeah, this is where I'm gonna regret triple carrying. We could really do with getting established before we leave as well. Can we see any coppers with a stab vest on? Cigarettes, no thank you. I'm not gonna waste space over something that provides absolutely no value, basically. Right, where is that zombie? Is it stuck inside? Or is there anyone else? Sounds like there's another player here. Ah, just a zombie. Lost the plot. Nice one. Zombies on the server. Let's go back way so I don't have to deal with that many zombies. Doesn't look like we've got any zombies with stab vest on. Oh, there's another player somewhere. It's a dead zombie which I haven't killed. Hello? Can't hear much because of that bloody wind as well. No idea where the player is, but yeah, we're not gonna bother for now. See if we can get some medical supplies. Can't see the other player. Not a clue where he is, or she. And of course nothing loot-wise on the roof. Like, you risk so much getting up and usually get absolutely nothing. I can't open them, can you? I thought I heard someone had to check in. Aye, nothing of interest. I'm just wondering if I should go and check those tents as well. Absolutely hate zombies on this server, I'm not gonna lie. They're way too strong. stuff is that? Canvas. Oh, bugger off, I've got way too many of them now. I'm screwed. I am literally screwed. And I'm making it even worse for myself. Oh, where's the ladder? Oh, you bastard, I'm stuck. Oh, bloody hell. I also know that there is another player somewhere. For a fact. Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. I just hope our other player isn't gonna spot me. Are you not gonna give me a break? No, it doesn't look like they're leaving me alone. Well, that's less than ideal, isn't it? That is less than ideal. Yeah, that door isn't gonna last long as a... Bloody hell, this is a bit extreme. Oh, fucker, no more ammo. I'm screwed. I'm so screwed. Nice one. Nice one. Well. Let's see if the other players there. How on earth am I? Hold on. I'm gonna say how on earth am I outside? Nice, I'm very much dead. That was some bad luck here. I really dislike triple carrying when we've got that many zombies and they're so intense. Sorry lads, I really need a toilet. I'll just run to the bathroom real quick, I won't be long. Also, how do we feel about going back to HeyBarmby's Livonia? Since the server's back in action. Right, I'll be back in a wee minute. How do we feel about, pardon me, jumping on Livonia, the RP server? That was where I officially started streaming, but then the server crashed and died. I had to switch to this one. I'll just, pardon me, I'll just jump back on, quickly change some of the stream settings. Just loading up, won't be long. Right, that should be it. Yep, that's us back on. As much as I do like early winter and stuff servers, maps, it's quite nice to see the bright green colours again. Are you being serious? So, for those who don't know, I do have a base here in Toppelin. I was basically trying to stream a bit earlier, and what happened was I was sat in a queue for about an hour. By the time I logged in, the server crashed, and basically I had to log in all over again. So I just set it to log in and went to get myself a cup of tea. And then I came back, I was dead, because basically it didn't wait in a queue because there was no queue after the restart. Yeah, so I was pretty upset because I did have some decent gear. I had a VSS, Defender's Vest, Assault Helmet, another gun which I can't remember now. But yeah, I did have some decent gear on me, and yeah, it's all gone. Just because I went to make myself a cuppa, thinking I'm gonna have to wait in the queue again. I'll probably head towards the base. Did I come in here? Nah. Here anyway. Yeah, finding some decent stuff, especially nails and Toppelin's, pretty much impossible. There's just too many people coming and leaving in Toppelin, so chances are pretty slim when it comes to anything decent, basically. Nice, Land Rover door. So my base is not too far from here. It's right on the other side of a bridge, north side of a bridge basically. First building on the right hand side. There's a double yellow, first double yellow on the right hand side. Well, first building altogether. So yeah, at least we respawned in a decent place, and we're not gonna have to like run for miles and miles and miles. But to be fair, when you spawn somewhere far, that's when you end up getting some decent stuff as well. Especially if you spawn like somewhere far east, like Setneck. You run across and you go past all the like heli spawns and stuff. So yeah, there's a decent chance of getting like some guns in there. I desperately need a box of nails to get the last door on my base. I did have plenty of nails in my base, but basically what happened one day, I logged on for a few minutes and opened the base door and I just got killed immediately. I pretty much thought that I was getting camped. It wasn't... The guy wasn't camping. It was just poor timing. Unlucky timing, more like. So he killed me. I respawned in Setneck, and I also had to log off. Because I only had like 5 minutes, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna quickly log on, maybe do some fishing or something. Yeah, instead, I died with my base door open. It was pretty much free for all for a good while. I think I died at around 3 or 4 o'clock, and I didn't log back on until like 10. But even then, I didn't make it back to the base as well, so only made it in the evening the next day, so my base stayed open for a while. Well, to be honest, I don't know how long, because funnily enough, when I finally got back to my base, someone's closed the door and also put a 3 dial on it. So I had to pretty much spin the 3 dial, which took me like maybe 5 minutes or so. I don't want to miss any sheds, just, as I say, desperate for a box of nails. Not really expecting to find one in Toppelin. I've been having some decent luck in Bielava. Like, I remember when I started playing here for a week, I didn't find any nails. And then I spawned in Bielava, I found a box of nails. Then a while later I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna run up to Bielava because it's so close to Toppelin. Went there, got another box of nails. And the third time I went to Bielava, I got a bloody code lock, which is even more rare than nails, I think. So yeah, that's where my luck ends. Yeah, I couldn't find any nails for a week, and then I found 4 boxes within like 2 days. I'm hearing a player somewhere. Do you guys play on the server as well, or have you at least tried it? If you have, how do you feel about it? I do love the fact that a lot of interaction with people, and not just kill inside, basically. But then again, you never know who to trust and who not to trust. I feel like as long as you're in the big cities, you kinda okay, fish. But the minute you leave the say outskirts of Toppelin, for instance, that's it, that's you done. the minute you're outside the city, like, you can't trust anyone. Right, time to head towards the base, I guess. I should probably stop at the water fountain as well, get some water. I've got a bottle. That's not what I meant. Any food? No. Right, what do you guys think? Will we find any nails today or not? I really hope we will, but as I said, the hopes are pretty low. I should probably be a bit more optimistic. Bugger, I'll take her. Always just leave her in a base. I'm a bit wary of these flat buildings. Every time I run past them, someone's trying to shoot me from the building, which is a bit scummy, if you ask me. Funnily enough, he's not hit me once. So I... I've got a couple of bullets. Does anyone else have this thing where when you go into a specific building, like let's say a shed, and see a particular item that it annoys you? It's like, for me it's like pens. If I see a pen, it just like literally annoys me. It's like a waste of loot space kind of thing. I will check this, I have, haven't I? Aye. Let's hope we'll find something to drink. The water fountain isn't too far from here, so it should be fine. I really don't like going past these bloody flats. There's always someone trying to shoot you with a suppressor. And as I said, every single time they've missed me, so hopefully it'll stay that way. Come on, box of nails, please. Didn't mean to take the wrench off while I was a can opener. No, please don't tell me the server's about to crash. Can't do anything, can't interact again. Well, that is unfortunate. It does look like it's going to be another crash. Or not. Sorry, I'm running around like a dafty, but again, don't want to miss any sheds and don't want to get shot by whoever is the smart ass shooting people from the roof. Maybe he's not even in, God knows. Ah, for goodness sake, the lag again. Nice. That's a shame. Right, the water fountain is somewhere around here as far as I remember. I need water ASAP. And then I run opposite direction again. Can anyone see water? I'm pretty sure it's somewhere here. What is it? Hold on, I think it's the next road. It's the road just off the police station. Right, Hardy, what are we doing? Let's go get some water first. man. Cannot believe I've just knocked out. Pitch black, of course. Where's my knife going? I can't see my knife. Nice one. I think the water is here. Please tell me it is. No, it's not. Oh, Holly, Holly, what are you doing? Yeah, it's here, finally. That was long enough. John Martin again. Nice one, nothing's happening. Oh, for goodness sake, man. It is pretty much unplayable at this point. No. Apologies for that. Again, not much I can do about it. Come on. Can't put the bandage on now. I will end up dying by the looks of it. Dead. Oh, I cannot believe this. Because of the bloody water and zombies. I'm gonna have a quick cigarette if that's okay, guys, and then we're gonna respawn because it's pitch black anyway, so I won't be long. Right, that is me back. Let's see where we respawn. No idea at the minute. I know that if we follow these, it takes us from one end of the map to another. And you normally get to go past like multiple, what do you call them, heli spawns and stuff. All they have to do is work out where we are at the minute. Does anyone have a rough idea of where we are? Let's see if we're gonna find a sign or anything like. I do have a feeling that we're gonna be quite far to the east. Just looking at this industrial, I've got a feeling we're probably somewhere in Sydney. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we are somewhere around there. I might be wrong. Any of you guys know? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention to that. Just up in it now. Aye, let's see. Let's find out where we are, first of all. Do you think we are close to St. Nick? Which is miles away from our base, but I'm not too fussed, to be honest. Nice one. Just got teleported. Are we where I think we are, or are we not? God knows. I hope we are. Well, I do in a way and I don't. I hope I'm right, but at the same time, I hope I'm not, because St. Nick is miles away from Toppling. Yeah, there's a big base. I am pretty sure we are in St. Nick. It's just the industrial outside of it. I do remember that base. Nice one. I'll leave the industrials and I'm just gonna move east. Dead zombie. Maybe I won't leave these industrials. Bastard. Just hope you're not gonna get anyone shooting out of the base. Like nothing worse than people just like try to snipe you out of the base. We have been in there, haven't we? Yeah. I think we have anyway. Now I'm just gonna head east and probably stop around Millie on the way. I can't remember what to call it now. Right, I know for a fact where we are now, so happy days. On the issue on this route is the food, like getting food is a bit of a struggle sometimes. Unless we get a gun and then obviously hunt an animal or something, or get some fishing done. I know there's a train spawn somewhere, but I can't remember where exactly it is. Doesn't look like it is here anyway. Not gonna lie, as much as I don't want to meet any players, I could really do with some mushrooms. That's our Millie base, isn't it? Yeah, I think so. Well, hopefully people are going to be quite friendly and we'll be just fine. Never know though. This is a fairly busy place. these decorational ones are so annoying, eh? Like... That's a bit shy. As it goes. Someone must have just been here and grabbed all the decent stuff and dropped their old goodies by the looks of it. The hoodies and might be wrong, of course. I don't know again. As I say, someone's definitely just been here. Well, it all looks like everything's been looted recently. Well, hopefully we'll find the gun anyway. Literally everything's empty. He's teleporting again. Oh well. No, this bloody lag again, no. Don't do that to me, please. Don't, for goodness sake, man. I've got a bad feeling about this, I'm not gonna lie. I'll probably end up dead. I can't even... do anything. Oh, this is so annoying. So annoying. Can't I do shit? Literally can't do anything. I can hear a car. Yeah, it doesn't look like I'm gonna be able to do anything. It happened to me a couple of times, well, once before. I just ended up dead. Can't do anything. Yep. Does look like I'm gonna have to relog. Let's just see what the server's saying. Still online. Yeah, I'll most likely be dead. I'm gonna have to relog by the looks of it. At most, I'm not 100% sure if that's the server or if that's my internet at this stage. No, my internet's just fine. Oh well. Let's see if I'm alive or not. Still alive, but the state is not great, is it? I'm just wondering if that's my internet in this case. I believe I'm just gonna have to leave it here because it's kinda unplayable just now, so yeah, thank you very much for joining us today. But yeah, unfortunately, it's just not happening. Right, have a good one all. Thanks again for joining. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. I'm not far off 500, so yeah, help me hit that 500 mark, please.